Everybody. Okay then, so we're going to import our trial balance from Iris KashFlow into the Iris Accounts Production system. A couple of things that you're going to want to do just before we actually make the import is make sure that you're all set up correctly. So in your Accounts Production screen, I want you to go to Setup and Practice Options. Now if you're logged in as the master user, this KashFlow button will be available here. In that KashFlow button, you just need to pop in your KashFlow Connect username and your KashFlow Connect details. Once you've done that, you'll have synced up your Iris Accounts Production with your KashFlow Connect account. Then we can view any of our clients and see which KashFlow account they're attached to. So this client here in Accounts Production, Quality Electronics, is attached to Quality Electronics within KashFlow. We press our little magnifying glass. We can have a look at all the clients we have in KashFlow Connect. So in this particular KashFlow Connect, I have Quality Electronics, I have Eaton Limited, and I have a demo account. So we know that Quality Electronics is correct. If it wasn't correct, we could just set up a brand new client and just choose our nominal set for them and create a new KashFlow client within Accounts Production. Or we don't have to link to a KashFlow client at all. In this case, we're absolutely fine going ahead with Quality Electronics. So we're going to want to go to Posting and New Posting. We'll choose our accounting period, 2014. For this one, I'm going to call it KashFlow Import. I'm going to put my standard as gap. And it's going to come up to specify a posting batch. Now, I always leave my posting batch at basically blank, and it'll put in session identifier. I choose the document type 20 for KashFlow. We do an active import from KashFlow, and it'll ask us if we want to bring in opening balances. Now this depends on where we are in the year-end process in KashFlow. If we run our year-end process report, we'll have our journals and be able to bring through all that information. So I'm going to import with our opening balances, and I'm going to use the map KashFlow 2. Now we do have mapping files built into the software. And it's going to say just review everything and make sure that we're happy with all the information that's come through. This is where we have the option here to just change codes about. So what might be any custom codes that have come into KashFlow may not have a custom code within Accounts Production, but we're happy with that, and we can press Import. And all that information's come through into our system. Now, one of the more impressive things within this system we've got set up here is what we call a drill down functionality. So we wanted to see what made up this £1,666 of rent. We can double click and we'll go into what we call the KashFlow drill down menu. And here we're working fully within KashFlow, but within Accounts Production. So we still have access to all our journals. We need to change any journals about, any information in the bank that we want to change about, or any invoices you might need to assign maybe to another nominal code, something like that. Any changes we make in here will be remembered, and when we press the X button, it asks us if we'd like to re-import our trial balance. So any changes that we've made in this screen, we can pop straight back into KashFlow. That way we're not making changes in one system without having them made in the other. It just means that we're up to date, we don't have any mistakes, and again we're doing a lot more time saving. So I'm going to click No because I've not made any changes and leave it like that.